Okay, so here is Royal and Matilda. Matilda has 4 or 5 eggs in there. And as you can see, she's come off the nest. I just put some lettuce in there, and she's decided to come out and say, hey. So one of the things that I've noticed is that there is a certain point at which the females become much less interested in actually emerging from their nest. I suspect it's the same thing that I was talking about the other day. At some point, they can tell they've got a viable chick inside of one of those eggs. They hear a heartbeat, or feel the warmth, and all of a sudden they become much more intense about their brooding. She's not there yet. She's one of the last ones I've gotten here laying eggs, because we had a few setbacks with Royal. So she doesn't have all 5 eggs yet, but she's working on it. And she's out, because she's coming out, she's still breeding, that kind of thing. As you see up here, Fluffy, his hand popped out a little earlier on. This is Coco, but she's in there and she's not coming out to eat either, or breed. She is now sitting on 6 eggs. And she laid a 7th, her first egg, but it broke because the shell was too thin. So, things are getting intense there. Hyacinth, I haven't seen her in a week. I think she's got babies. Somebody's due to hatch, and I think she has 5 eggs in there. Her hatch date's, first baby should hatch on the 1st of April, so she's got about 4 more days, I think. And then I haven't seen Fluffy in quite a while either. She's sitting on 6 eggs last time I checked. Her hatch date is today. However, I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll check. And then there's Zoo and Pearl down here, my Cockatiels. Pearl is sitting on 7 eggs. She finally stopped laying at 7. Her first chick was due to hatch yesterday. Nothing happened. So I have a theory that when they lay that many eggs, up to 6, 7, 8 eggs, it's because the first few aren't fertile. And she stopped laying eggs at 7, so maybe the first and second aren't fertile, but the third one was, and it finally got to its point where she could tell it was fertile, and she stopped. So we'll see. The second one's due to hatch tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that. And I am going to peek in on Fluffy later today and see if anything hatched in there. She was on 6 eggs last time I looked. We'll see if she got up to 7. Okay. Oh, here's Coco. Okay, the fact that she's coming out of this cage, out of her box. Oh, that was brief. Usually they get to a point later in incubation where they're so broody that they never come out of the box except to go poop. And they'll save it and save it and save it and come out twice a day and poop these giant poops that they would never do in any normal circumstances. So she just did pop out, but she popped right back in again. And she didn't come over here to eat. Fluffy's eating for her, and he's going to go feed her. I mean, Fluffy. That's not Fluffy. That is Porky. Okay, that's the end. I'll let you know if we got babies.